I would have thought he would have been more of an OG or something. Mind you, I don't even know who this guy is. You know, I heard he done made tracks for Jodeci, done wrote for Jodeci, P. Diddy, and all that. And I soon realized why he was so disgruntled. You feel me? The more time I spent with him, the more time he spent talking crazy about P. Diddy. You know everybody, you know my whole family.
The whole team.
God.
100!
100!
Double salute. Wildlife 100.
Wildlife 100.
I've been in the trap every day, I don't get much sleep.
Wildlife 100.
Something so real, so real, you can feel it in your knees. I need something like you, do you need someone like me?
What's moving, everybody? Hey, you already know what time it is, man. I got another story time for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy this time, you feel me? This just about the first time I met Stevie J. You know, he been going real viral these days, you know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, when I met Stevie J, I didn't even know he was who he was, you know what I'm saying? I got introduced to him, you know, from a mutual partner, you know, somebody that was actually helping me with my music at the time, and all the accolades they was putting on him, you know, I just didn't see it, you feel me? Just because of the situation he was probably in at the time. But look though, before we hop in the video, man, I need everybody like, share, subscribe, comment. Y'all let me know what y'all think, you know, by the end of this video. If you new here, then, you know, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment, all that, you feel me? And to the ones that's already subscribed, I love y'all for life, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is, you feel me? But look, check it out, right? Oh yeah, and I appreciate everybody for listening to the music too. It's been an influx on that, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all some real ones, you know. Beep Beep out right now, Southside out right now, you know what I'm saying? Them the two singles I got pushing. And in a couple days, I'm about to drop a new song I got with Johnny Cinco. I don't know how many of y'all familiar with Jan Pappy, you know, but we got a song together, and look for that in about a day or two. But check it out, right? So if y'all watch my content, then y'all know, of course, I do music, you know what I'm saying? I got introduced into the music industry early, you know, like the real music industry. I got introduced at like 13, 14 years old, you feel me? It was a guy that used to coach actually at a high school that wasn't too far from, you know, where I it was kind of north, you know what I mean? But it was like, you know, outskirts of Atlanta, Tucker High School. He used to coach up there, and he also used to dabble in the music industry. You know, he used to help producers and artists and all type of stuff, you know, that flowed through the school or that he met, you know, just living, you know what I'm saying? And he would build those connections, and he would keep those connections, you feel me? So often he was looking for artists and things of that nature, you know what I mean? So one day, and my brother at the time, he played football. He played football and I believe basketball, you know, so this was his coach at the time. So we just so happened, my brother invited me to one of his games. He just so happened to pick us up that day. You know, he picked me and my brother up. We went to the game at Tucker. It was a dope situation, you feel me? And I was talking to my brother while we was in the car. We was headed back to the house. I'm talking to my brother and I'm telling him, I'm like, listen, I just wrote like 150 bars, you know what I'm saying? Like on paper, you feel me? I was ready to rap, you feel me? Like, that was just one of the things that I did. I just used to write music, or, you know, and maybe about 10 years ago or such, you know, that's when folks was actually really just writing their raps down. You feel me? Like, I ain't learned how to just get in the studio and go bar for bar until later when I met Young Mozzie. But he overheard me and my brother talking about it, and he asked me, he was like, hey, spit something. You know what I'm saying? So of course, you know, I let him hear a little excerpt of what I had going on. You feel me? Maybe about 20 bars or something, 25 bars, 26 bars or something like that. You know, something simple. So he like, all right, that's dope. You feel me? But you light skinned with good hair. Can you sing? Straight like that. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I could do a little bit. You feel me? I be singing in the shower or whatever like that. You know, I knew I could hold a note, but I wasn't just no singer. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, bet. I'm going to give you this CD full of beats. And I want you to write something, and I want you to bring it. I'm going to pick you up tomorrow, and, you know, you're going to come to the studio, and I want to hear it. So I'm like, all right, bet. So he give me the beats, and, you know, I do what I do to him. And he picked me up the next day, and we go to his condo. Now, Condo real nice by Fox Theater in Atlanta. If you from Atlanta, then you know Fox Theater. That's a nice area. It's like Midtown or something like that. You feel me? It's a lot of people with a little money that stay down there. You feel me? So we get down there, and the first person I see, he had a 2-bedroom condo. The first person I see was a guy named J-Dub. J-Dub was a super producer. He also produced for a lot of big names. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could look him up later if y'all want to. But this guy, every time I seen him, he was producing something. You know, he was making something. Matter of fact, if y'all watch the Tyler Perry shows, he makes the music in between the scenes. You know, when they switching scenes or something like that, he makes that. I was actually around when he got that deal. Crazy, right? So I met him, I locked in with him, and you know, he started teaching me certain things. So now I start coming around frequently, you know? Like I'll be over there maybe 3 times a week or something like that. We in the condo, we he making beats, I'm recording over him, and we just making music. You feel me? So one day in particular, right? The mutual friend of mine, he tells me like, hey, I'm gonna be right back. You know, me and J-Dub, we in the condo, we making up music and all that. He said, I'm gonna be right back. I'm about to go pick up Stevie J. Now back then I didn't know who Stevie J was. You know what I'm saying? I had no clue. You feel me? So he went to go pick up Stevie J. And I remember when they came back, Stevie J probably had on the biggest shirt I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? For an adult, you know, because at the same time back then, it's like, you know, the kids, we used to wear bigger clothes or whatever like that. But the adults, you know, their clothes was more tailored. You feel me? So he had on a big shirt, big pants. I don't even remember the shoes he had on, you know, and he came in and I don't even remember the first thing he said to me, but it was something arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's the kid? Or something like that. You feel me? Mind you, my dog just picked him up. Like, he didn't even have a car at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to be picked up and dropped off, you know, but he had this type of arrogance that really didn't mesh with my personality, you know? So, I remember he just would say little slick stuff, right? And I eventually got tired of it, you know? And I'm like, listen, bro, put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been a situation where we fought, but he was like, all right, since you think you so tough, let's see how many push-ups you can do. I said, boy, I bet I could do more push-ups than you. You feel me? Mind you, I'm 14 years old. Shawty had to be like 30 something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting here arguing with me like he my age. So I'm like, I bet you I can do more push-ups than you. You feel me? Because that's what I used to do back then. I do a whole set of 100. You feel me? And I was smaller too, so it was easy. So he like, all right, bet. Let's get down there. So we get to doing push-ups, and I'm dogging him. You feel me? I'm dogging him around 25, 30 or so. He like, man, you cheating. He get up. He like, man, you cheating. I ain't doing no more push-ups with you. You ain't even going all the way down and all this extra, you know what I'm saying? All this extra stuff. You feel me? So I let him have it, you know. And soon I realized, like, he just wasn't my type of person. You feel what I'm saying? Especially to sit there and argue with me about push-ups and all that. Like, I would have thought he would have been more of an OG or something. Mind you, I don't even know who this guy is. You know, I heard he done made tracks for Jodeci, done wrote for Jodeci, P. Diddy, and all that. And I soon realized why he was so disgruntled. You feel me? The more time I spent with him, the more time he spent talking crazy about P. Diddy. Yeah, so it just seemed like he ain't really care for P. Diddy. You know what I mean? Everything that went wrong, he blamed it on P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That's how it seemed to me. You feel what I mean? But I'm a 14, 15-year-old kid at the most, you know, looking up and just seeing, you know, the disgruntledness, you know, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But he always used to talk about how Diddy owed him millions of dollars, and you know, he kind of scammed him or ran off on him or something like that, you know. But later on, I did find out, you know, he did write and produce a lot of Jodeci hit records. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he was probably owed something. But, you know, y'all know how the business is. You know what I'm saying? If you sign a contract, even if you don't know what you signing, if you sign that contract, you feel me, you ain't owed nothing but for what you signed for. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. So ain't no telling how that paperwork look, but he made it seem like all the time like Diddy just ran off with him. I mean, ran off on him with all his money. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no car. I'm not sure what type of living situation, because we ain't never go to his house, you feel me? They always picked him up and brought him to the studio, you feel me? And dropped him off back home or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, he really wasn't my type of guy, dog. And then he ended up starting a group with J-Dub, the producer, another guy named Lowdown, and they call themselves Ricky James. Now, if y'all from Atlanta, then if y'all from Atlanta and y'all been to Atlantic Station within the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years or something like that, y'all know it be a band down there, or it used to be a band down there that used to play. You know what I'm saying? They used to play for like Christmas events, just all different type of events. You know, that was Ricky James. And that was J-Dub, Stevie J, and Lowdown. You feel me? They was working on their own project and all that. But it said that didn't last long. They probably lasted about a year. You know what I'm saying? That didn't last long because they said Stevie J was tucking money. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily want to say stealing, but they say he was tucking money back then when, you know, they would get shows and things of that nature. You feel me? Because everybody in the band, they had their own stuff going on, you know, except really Stevie J at that time. You feel what I'm saying? J-Dub, he was still producing for, like I told y'all, Tyler Perry, Lowdown. I believe he was a producer for a couple other big names or whatever like that. You know, Stevie J was the only one that was really kind of slow on his luck. You feel what I'm saying? At least I didn't know exactly what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like everybody else was a little more further along than him. But fast forward to Love and Hip Hop, around his second, third, maybe season of Love and Hip Hop. This after we done met and all that like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch Love and Hip Hop all the time. You know, that was one of my shows. You feel me? You know, I do hip hop. You feel me? And who don't love love? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But listen though, well, with the right person. You feel me? But listen though, check it. So around the second, third season of Love and Hip Hop, y'all can see, if whoever watched Love and Hip Hop, y'all will see Stevie J shouted out Diddy. You know, because he claimed he made everything right. You know what I'm saying? He claimed he was gonna do a movie with him and some more stuff. You know, I don't know if he broke him off or whatever like that. But from my opinion, as soon as Stevie J actually got a platform to speak in certain ways, that's when I feel like Diddy came in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only makes sense. You feel me? Like, now you on a platform, like, people gonna listen to what you got to say about what's going on. You know what I mean? So I believe Diddy came in, went and set him straight. You know, Stevie J said it's all forgiven. You know, they all good and all that like that. And they went back to being the bestest friends, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But look, though, that was my run-in with Stevie J at 14, 15 years old. You feel me? Like I said, he wasn't really my cup of tea. He seemed very arrogant at the time. But, you know, when you going through stuff and you kind of down on your luck, you feel me? It you know, it's possible to get that way. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. Much love and success to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hope, you know, y'all get out that jam if y'all supposed to get out that jam. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But listen, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment, man. Let me know what y'all think. But until next time, 100.